It's Valkyrie Biker again, at last, back on the road. This is after a long time off the road again, due to really bad weather and storms, COVID, all that sort of thing. So we're in beginning of March 2022. I've just checked over the bike. And yeah, she's feeling a bit rough at the moment. So I'm just going to take it really easy, trying to remember what my training was, etc. from the CBT. Interestingly, when I did my theory just under 2 years ago now, I asked, if you do the theory, do you have to do it again? And she said to me, no. However, I then looked at my piece of paper for my theory, and it confirms that your theory is only valid for 2 years, and you have to take it again if you do not pass or do not take a full rider's license. So I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment to try and get my full license as hang on. I've not done that for a while. Try and get into gear for it. There we go. I've not been able to get my full license for a long time, and I'm a few months off actually of having the need to retake my CBT, which of course that means I would have to take my theory again before I do my full license, because you have to have a CBT, a theory. So in the theory, you have to pass your hazard and your theory as well at the same time. And mine's up in June, July time, I believe. I'm not sure if you can hear me at the moment because it's quite windy out here. Yeah, so today I am on the way to a place in Christchurch called Ride On. They're a motorcycle training people, and I'm going to have a chat with them about if they can assess me. It's going to be for free for half an hour, which is very kind of them, just to see whereabouts I am and how much training I would need in order to follow my DAS, to pass my DAS. Now, hang on a second, I'm just concentrate here. I know it's a national speed limit, but I really want to stay away from this mud groove at the moment. I'm just aware that there's a car behind me, and I'm going to keep up nice big road, so I'm not going to go into that messy area. Yeah. So I just want to check to see what my skills are. Right, now I can go back in there now. You can go in there now. Thank you very much. So all the while I'm talking, I'm also looking at the road, seeing the obstacles on the road, checking my my speed, my gear, my position. Really aware that in this country area, the ground is going to be quite wet still, with bits of mud from tractors, etc. Yeah, so I'm actually quite nervous of this. Hang on a second. Whoop. Into the dirt, out of the dirt, there we go. Into this, I'm quite nervous about the changing over the dirt, this assessment. He's just going to see about where I am, like I said before, and how many days I'm going to need for my DAS. But like with anything, I always get nervous with test exams. I will do my best anyway. I certainly need to practice again because I'm probably doing some things wrong here. Another thing I've done recently is I got myself a police rider's motorcycle training manual. I had one for the car when I did my blue light training with my car. It's not something that you will learn to be a better rider if you just do the read this book, but it will help you. And I'm just literally looking at it as a help guide to give me an idea about how to improve my ride. Smart way of driving. Oh, sorry. So, smart way of riding, I should say. I should stop saying driving, really. Okay, a little bit more about the bike. So, I've not had the bike in a garage. I've not had it covered up very well, to be honest, in all this weather. And all I needed to do was to lubricate the chain again, check the oil, check the brake fluids. And the way I did that was I just checked the manual that comes with a bike. You saw me pump up the tyre as well. The tyres on this particular model of tyre is a 2-bar. He's going to overtake me. He doesn't want to do 40 miles an hour. Slow it down, give him the brake. Give him the distance, I should say, not brake. Just check it over. When I originally checked it, I checked it on a side of the pathway with a slight cumber on it, and realised that I couldn't see where my oil line was. And in the manual, again, it says make sure you have it on a flat, even road or pathway, and put it upright before you even look at your oil. So with my help of my wonderful husband, put it straight up and had a look, and got a full tank or bottle of oil in there. In the user guide it does say change your oil or check the oil every 1,000 kilometers. Well, I've only done 735 kilometers on this bike. Like I said, I haven't been using it that much due to a lot of unforeseen circumstances, but I'm going to need to do a lot more riding out there before my DAS. Right, so we are coming into sort of Christchurch. There's cars in front, van in front. Slow it down. Gonna position and then put my gear in after changing my speed. Slightly on the brake. Slightly having to check it. Okay. And then give it a really good space and stop. So what I want to do is make sure that I'm keeping my foot on the brake, keep my accelerator on. I'm in the middle of the road. just to show this is where I'm going to be. Keep an idea what's around me, left and right. Open the throttle a little bit. See, I remember the throttle this time. Last time, when I first did the videos, I couldn't remember between the word throttle and accelerator. Right, car in front slowing down. Gonna stop again. Present, present, present. Okay, open up again. Okay, my foot's down still. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go. Okay, keep to the centre. Check left, check right. Lifesaver left. Thank you. Okay, watching the van. Keep in centre. That's it, nice and easy around here. Turn, turn, turn. Cool. Yeah, I feel quite, what's the word? I feel quite rusty actually. So we'll see what the man says. So I'm going to visit a chap called Steve today from Ride On. From looking about what's happened on YouTube channels and Facebook comments, he sounds like he obviously knows his job, and he seems to be quite a stern, I think he's going to be a stern chappy, but he knows his business. There's no mucking around with him, which is quite good. So I lost a thing there. Go around, check, check. Nice and gently, that's it. Okay. Now I have to look out for where this place is. I'm going to keep on the left side here and some distance. The lights are green, but I want to keep right back because I want to see where I'm going. I want to see what hazards are ahead, and I want to make sure that I'm prepared for them. So I'm going to close my, there we go, or amber again. So I've just changed my gear down to second, foot on brake. I'm looking either side. Every time you take a change, try and make sure you do the set and slop. Every time we do a change, try and make sure that you do a check on both mirrors. My lights aren't on, indicators aren't on, that's good. I'm pretty sure it's further up this hill and just before a roundabout. Not this roundabout, the next one, but we'll see. I haven't got my sat-nav on me, so I'm just using memory at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's the one I know where it is. So keeping vigil all times, what's around you, to the side of you, in front of you. My mirrors are upwards. It's the only one I can get them to see behind. What is he moving back for? So I'm just keeping it just over 3,000 revs. I don't want it conking out me. There's a bicycle. That's why it's always good to look on your inside lane, just in case you get a bicycle or another rider coming up beside you. Right, should be changing soon. I say that. Oh, he's a new driver as well. Oh, he should put his handbrake on, shouldn't he? Oh dear. Beautiful day today. Yeah, the last week it's been horrendous with that huge great wind coming. Alright, left and right, check. Smoothly off. Into second. Left and right, check. Into third. keeping to the centre of the road, watching out for dangers equally either side. Rest of the hill coming up, I want to go to the centre, slightly to the left, so I can see what's going on and counter any problems if there is one. Bicycle side as well, so I'm going to keep an eye on him. Someone behind me. Just keep it now, lowering down my accelerator. Keep it down, changing gear down again. Anticipating a stop. Put my clutch in. Left and right, that's fine. Right, bending to the right. Right, okay, don't have to indicate. Check. There we go. Now, I didn't indicate that time because I had plenty of space, and also my presence showed that I was coming out. Whether that was wrong, I don't know, to overtake that bicycle. Please leave a comment below if you think that was wrong. I'm always there to learn, as I say. In a car, from memory, if you cross over the line, that's when you need to indicate, from what I think it is anyway. If you're only halfway over, you don't need to indicate. So I'm not sure what it's like for a bike. I should have read up on the highway code on that one a bit more. So yeah, please make a note on that one. Right, BMW is right behind me. Left and right. Keep on going, left and right. We're going to stop anyway because of red light. Just move up a little bit. Go on then. Go on. Be nice. Into second gear. Slow it right down again. Back into first again. Whoop. Left check. Right check. He could have come over to my side, he didn't. That's good. Come back to my centre of the road. Now, I know some of you guys think, oh, you've got to overtake now, you can overtake. Not that confident yet. Still in second gear, I'm just using the clutch at the moment to keep my revs up. Yeah, I don't really want to filter just yet. Also, because I can't see the oncoming traffic. I'll be too close to cars. So, maybe there's excuses, I don't know, but don't feel confident enough at the moment to filter there. And if you don't. I mean, it's safer not to filter than you don't filter. Don't feel obliged to filter. When you can, I guess it's going really good because you can get to A to B rather quicker than a car. And there's a whole point about a bike where you can use the bike to beat the traffic. Now, I think it's around here. I see a yellow, so I'm going to stay slightly off right. I'm in first at the moment. I'm just going on my clutch and my accelerator at the moment, just to keep the revs up. Yeah, I'm sure that is it, where that blue car has just gone. So I'm going to do my checks, more checks, keep on going. I'm not going to indicate yet, but now, looking again, going to indicate now. Okay, get to the centre, just behind this guy. Okay, I'm going to go. This is Iford Bridge. That's it. I could probably have done... This is the wrong one. I could have probably done a bit more of the... another look behind me, but I was checking my mirrors all the time as well. I don't think this is it. I wonder if it's the next turning. I don't know. No, that's the ride-on one. Right. I reckon this is it, you know. This could be it. Right, whilst we're here, I'm going to practice a few things. Just going to see. Oh, I see. Stop starts. Oh, I see. This is actually a road part here. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit, just a little bit, what's the word I'm thinking of? Curious, nosy to see what's going on with that bit of road work, painting on the road there. Right, so let's see what happens. I'll see you later on. Take care for now. Drive safe. Bye bye. Right. Hi guys. Right, I just got back from the assessment from Ride On. Had to quickly get changed and do other bits and pieces, but yeah, overall it's a big thumbs up that I'm glad that we went there. So Steve, who's from Ride On, he's a very competent training instructor for the motorcycling, and I was an awful student. I think student, person, rider, whatever. So basically, you know what I said at the beginning, my nerves were getting the better of me. Yeah, for what turned out to be what's supposed to be a really chilled out assessment, like sure, so you can do a figure of 8. The first time I tried it, I mean, he showed me on my bike, which is the Cruiser, of course, the Keyway, and he made it look so simple. It was fine, and I know I can do a figure of 8 because I did it on the CPT. And what did I do first of all? I tried it 3 times. The first time I stalled it, the second time I went too wide, and the third time I touched the first cone, so I didn't even get round to even half of the course. I was so embarrassed, and then of course that problem of the nerves kind of 100-fold goes on my shoulders. And the thing you do is you should never ever think back what you've done wrong. You should just think forward. But my nerves have just got the better of me, and that was just a really normal assessment. You know, it wasn't even any stress or anything, and he was so good. And he's definitely somebody I want to learn from, because he's very precise, and he's very good at giving you instructions. So after that disaster, he said, okay, well let's try go out on the road for 10 minutes. I thought, yeah, I'd be fine with that, because I've ridden before and I know how to negotiate roads and things like that. Of course I rode there as well. So put the earpiece in, and have them in my ear saying, okay, go left, go right, turn in, turn out. And within about 5 minutes or less, he said, okay, Freya, could you just can you go and park up on the left for us? I thought, okay, it was just quite normal. And the first thing I forgot was my head strap. I've not done that before for a very long time. So that's probably a fail straight away if it was a DAS, I think, because of safety. So that's the next thing on my shoulders, thinking, what have I done that for? So come on, move along, start up the bike again. I think we got to a junction, and I stalled it. I couldn't get it wouldn't go into gear, and then I stalled it, and then I stalled it again for something else, and then I turned off the key to try and start the engine again, and my glove got caught in the key ring and broke my key ring. So I just had the key in the lock, that's fine, but the little circle that you have the key attached to, that broke. And I was just a mess. It was just awful, absolutely awful. Got back, and then with a smile on his face, he said, okay then, Freya, how do you think you went? I went, to be honest, blimmin' awful, I said. That was the worst ride I've ever had. And the positive thing said, at least we got back safely. So yeah, that's a positive thing. I mean, no incidences, anything like that. But yeah, because of my nerves and I suppose cocking up on even the basic figure eight, there's no way I'm doing that at the moment. I haven't. I need to get my calm, my nerves beforehand. I need a lot more mileage on the bike. I said since I've had it, I've only done 760 odd kilometres. Yes, I've had a few on the Honda before then, but not on this bike. So he's recommended, and I really agree with him, that I'm having a 2-hour course coming up at some point. I've got to book it in because I booked it and then I realised I hadn't the payment. I didn't pay the correct way or something, so I've lost that booking. But it's a 2 hours how to do your clutch and brake with your handbrake rather than your foot brake, I think. And just like basic bits and pieces like that, which course is going to cause me not to have the DAS ready, because also my CBT will be coming up very shortly, which means also my theory is going to be around the corner. So I can't see myself getting the DAS this side of the year, sadly. I will try, but as Steve rightly said, you know, if I'm making mountains or molehills with a simple assessment, there's not even stress. What am I going to be like on the DAS, which is going to be a lot more pushing me and seeing where my limits are on a more powerful bike. So yeah, okay, I'm taking that and I'm thinking, right, let's make positive out of this. Let's get some extra training done. And I think the best thing to do is get my confidence back up again. And once I've done that, then I'll do my CBT again, which is always good anyway. And then make sure I get plenty of mileage under my wheels before I attempt the DAS. So very disappointed myself, but I suppose on the other side I can understand the way I am, because I haven't had as much road time with the bike as I need to be, I think, in order to be confident, if that makes sense. Don't know, what do you think, guys? You know, leave a comment below and you know, to let me know about your own experiences with DAS, and if you had to take tests or do a little bit more of a couple of lessons just to get you ready. I'd be really interested to hear your sort of points of view on that as well. But yeah, thanks for checking out this video again. I hope it's helped somebody, you know, along their journey as well. One day I'll get there, but not today. See you later. Bye bye for now.